Hello, America. I'm coming out of my home, Glen M. Johnson. I am going to talk to you about the problem that we face in the United States. We will not be divided by the president, Donald Trump. Not only that, we will not be divided by the vice president, Mike Pence. It looked like some of the people don't know what the problem. It's sad to see the Republicans, most of them, not all of them, because all of them don't feel that way. But it's sad to see the majority of the Republicans go along with Donald Trump. This person have said all kind of things that is unfair to the American people. I would not believe that just because someone's saying they're Republican, they agree with the president. Let me go a little bit deeper into this. Donald Trump is no one president. Why you say that, Glenn? He got some votes. But Hillary Clinton had the popular vote. And I want to say, whoever run it in 2020, why don't we look at it this way? What good is anybody voting and their vote don't count? We should not let certain people pick a president. That law need to be changed. That law going to be changed. Because it is not right for certain people pick a person because they got money. What built this country is poor people. Different creeds, different background. Even built the White House, poor people. And the president gonna say he don't want Haitian here. That's just like saying they don't want nobody, but I want to echo this. This man can't even lead himself. We just had a false alarm sent to Hawaii about a bomb gonna hit. The president never called. He talked about when he was running that he gonna be working and he won't be spending time on the golf club, field, or the golf court, whatever you want to call it. He gonna be working. He just lied to y'all. And let me say this: those that agreeing with Donald Trump, talking about black people, Mexican, Puerto Rican, or they Chinese or whatever we have in this country, don't get so alarmed by that. He might think he want to pass this law and some of the Republicans want to pass it. Well, I got good news. Just because he called himself going to pass something, that don't mean the next president can't go in and change. Now, since the bigger the Republican going to get up there and play politics, and they go along with anything this man say. This man done talked on all kind of women clothes. That is not a president get on the TV and just cuss and say what he want to. Is he racial? Yes, he racial. He was that when he was running. And it don't matter if you Democrat, Independent, Republican, Tea Party, Green Party, whatever kind of party. This man ain't got sense enough to lead himself. And I'm saying this to people. Can a poor black man run for president? Can he win? Yes, he can win together. I'm still an ass running. Somebody can sit back and laugh. But I got a solution. We need to start now. I got a PayPal account set up. I want to travel all 50 states talking about the situation we in now. We didn't put ourselves in this situation. Reading we in the mess we in now, we looking at who picked the president until they're getting voted. And I challenge any legislator from the local to the White House, with the people, we changed the law. As I can recall, this is twice that the American majority of people done got cheated out of a president. And I heard Donald Trump saying it's a rigged system. You're right, Donald Trump. It is a rigged system. You got handpicked. Now, he did not win. And I wish that people would stop calling him our president. He's just a man, got money, got power. But I know a man upstairs got all power. And I will say this to anybody from the foreign country listen at this video. All Americans do not hate y'all. And I would like for some of the ISIS to hear this message. Stop this killing. Stop bombing people. These are the things we need to talk about. Why is so much hate? And those that follow Donald Trump, since y'all want to be racial and got all this hate towards black people and different people with different backgrounds, why don't y'all sign up and join the army? Since y'all got this much hate, take your hates out. Not, how can you win against other countries when you're against each other? I'm talking about them racial peoples out there. All white people are not alike, like all us blacks are not alike. Then we got some black brothers that want to be a Republican. I thought you was American. You mean you got to have a title name to say, oh, I'm a senator, I'm a representative? We got a lot of Uncle Tone. And it's a shame that Donald Trump got up there and signed something for the Martin Luther King family. And I want all the black caucus to hear this. And I'm going to say this right now. I ask y'all to make a donation to paypal.me/you got to be real. I'm not setting no price on nobody, but I like for me to help someone, I like for y'all to help me to help you. I'm just going through some steps, but I want to go around talking to people. I want to talk about things outside in politics. I want to talk about why is people struggling, why is people can't hardly make end meet. Whatever law that Donald Trump passes can be changed. And I want to reach the one that out there killing innocent people. Gang bangers. Lay your gun down and pick up the Lord. That's the best weapon. That's the best weapon you can use. And I know somebody, he ain't making it word too plain, but I'll tell you what. You understand what I'm saying. I am a working person. I worked in the field, cotton field. I picked cotton, chopped cotton, plied a mule. I ain't but 56 years old. I'm not depending on the government. So I want to let people know, how can you say you's American? Donald Trump says you don't know history. Let me school you a little bit. Who built this America? The Native Indian and the slave. And I'm going to say this right here. You don't have a right to be here. If it's too many black people, too many different analysts, people with different creed, well, maybe you need to buy you an island. I have no respect for Donald Trump. He is not our president. He's just a man that got handpicked. And if Obama, if you out there listen, let's join together. I don't want people to live in fear like what they're going to do. Yes, we got people over here waiting to become American. You was out there, when you was out there, Donald Trump out there, when he was campaigning, talking all this good stuff, but now he done flip-flop. And then the reading the White House is messed up right today. Just look at down south, the biggest your legislator up there in the White House is from down south. And I can tell you right now, if you don't know your history, he's more racial down here than ever. That's why I'm glad Alabama made a change. Look at North Carolina, only when they took them statues down. When them black got killed in the church. They know there's going to be a uproar, but I don't think it was going to be an uproar, but I know people ain't going to keep on letting people get away. There's a lot of innocent people getting shot down by the police. That's why you need a president. I don't care who wrong, you're going to have to pay the price. A lot of this killing will stop. You're giving more people life for drug than it is when someone go out there and take an innocent person's life. This got to stop. I believe that if I run for president, can I win? Well, if God is with me, who can be against me? I've been fighting a battle all my life. But I'm asking God to have mercy on the one that God hates in their heart. How can you say you're a Christian and you hate your brother? A lot of people gonna bust hell wide open. Show you how things were when they got the false information today over there we call Hawaiian. The people start praying there. Don't pray when you get in trouble. You need to pray while trouble ain't around you now. So this is the same thing what I'm saying now. I have a solution. We can work together on this. We can't wait till 2020 now. We got to start now. Those that look at this message and hear this message, I want you to let it sink deep down in your heart, not your mind. Stop following your mind and follow your heart. That your mind don't have no feeling, but a heart. It's not that there's nothing wrong with the world, it's the people. Even Christian people, you need to fall in line a lot better than what you're doing. You got politics not only played up there in the White House, you got politics played in our church. During this election in 2016, there's some preacher coming out saying Donald Trump is a fine man. Now I guess they got their answer. Donald Trump is a racist. And I hope that some of the rich people that were with Donald Trump, I hope you have to live with that decision. When Donald Trump talk about one black person, don't you know he's talking about you? Let's go back. A lot of y'all ain't even been in a cotton field. A lot of y'all ain't plowed a mule. A lot of you never drove a tractor, but I have. I came up different than a lot of black people. I didn't let money, material things change me. Have I been rich? Yes. But also keep in mind, a rich man can't enter the kingdom of heaven if he's not given to the poor. Donald Trump, I can tell you, not judging, you're going to bust hell wide open. When you got people do anything to get elected. Donald Trump is not a good business person. He ain't yet showed all his taxes and all that, but they want to know about your taxes. I'm telling anybody today, what are you right or wrong? And those that follow Donald Trump, that man gonna lead some of y'all straight to hell with him. And you talking about where he's speaking up. Not when you talking about us. You ain't our president. But one thing, don't sit around and thinking the government can fix everything for you. We got to fight for ourselves. And we're going to fight for ourselves. Don't never throw the towel in. The Bible didn't say it's going to be easy every day. But I remember them words that King spoke. I've been to the mountaintop. A lot of y'all want to get to the mountaintop. But to get to the mountaintop, you got to go through something. So I'm talking to the one that over here that they're trying to send home. Don't think that's the end of the world. This is why I'm doing this video. I want to let you know. Make a donation to PayPal.me/you got to be real. And I will travel the United States speaking to different organizations. And any organization want to join up with me, we need to start now. From any athlete, pro basketball. Look how Donald Trump tried to put down the 49er quarterback. Saying these cussing words, but I won't use the word. That has not been a president that I can remember that got on the TV and act like a clown. The president even said it when he was running. If you don't believe it, roll the video back. Say if he shoots somebody, he won't even be questioned. And they gonna put a clown in like that. Sure, if Donald Trump can be president, why I can't be a president? At least I got common sense. There are many things that been left out. You don't hear many of them talking about violence. I'll say this to the game banger. No hate towards you, but lay your gun down. I'll say this to those that want to rob innocent people. Stop it. Now, if you want to stiffen the law, when someone take a person's life, that is wrong. When you rob somebody or steal from them, that is wrong. What are you, rapists? Murder, that is wrong. These are the things we need to talk about. Then you got the president want to get victory over the job. Obama left this thing in good shape. But keep in mind, when he first got in, he caught hell. So I'm mad he had to pray to the Lord every day. Then Donald Trump gonna talk about the economy. Ain't nobody in their right mind gonna believe that he keeping things like he is. Now he trying to cut a deal. He want to get the wall built. When he come back out, he gonna say, "I told you so." But I want Donald Trump to know this, and I hope that he get this message. If you do get the wall built, you playing politics. And I asked some of the Republicans, do not vote for the wall. That ain't going to keep nobody out. That's why they got shovels. If you want to dig, they can dig under it. That's just wasting money. Then he ran on talking about he going to make the American pay, the Mexican pay for it. Now he wants the United States to pay for it. The devil is a lie. This man done flipped. This man done flipped so many strips. Tell you, I doubt he even believe himself when he say things. Then you got the vice president as a puppet. These are the two do not, and the biggest administrator he got, do not know how to handle a situation. I don't see now one of his children in the army, but he sure want to get somebody else's child killed. That is not a man that can lead himself to the bathroom. So I'm saying this to all people in the United States. Come together. And those that don't feel like blacks or any other creed should belong in the United States, well, you need to start with yourself. Our ancestors hope built the United States. But I can't look at every individual white person because everybody ain't like that. You got more like 25% of the racial stuff going all over through the United States. But now they trying to teach their children to follow them. And I hope some of the children big enough to understand this. You don't have to be like dad or mom if you know they're racial. Martin Luther King said, young black boys and young black girls and whatever gonna join hand in hand together. Thank God that we have people that have been believing what Trump's saying. And Trump don't even realize you putting more American life in these different countries. You putting their life in danger. You even putting the army in danger when you use some kind of words. And I'll say this to any foreign country. Do not take it out on American people just because you got a clown in the White House. The vice president, I remember he said, I'm going to stand by Donald Trump. Well, you might be standing by one term, but you will not get a second term. So I ask y'all to send a donation to paypal.me/you got to be real. So if we got any real people out there, I'm just going through some basic steps, but I want to get out there and advocate, letting the people know you ain't got to be afraid of Donald Trump. Now Donald Trump want to cut Social Security. He want to cut SSI. He want to cut a lot of programs. But let me say this. Those that in the House, in the Senate seat, most of them being a Republican, a lot of them when they retire, send a lot of Democrats up in there. And we'll make sure that Trump won't cut no more funding. That's why a lot of them retire, because they know they ain't going to win. I never understand this. Notice sometime, and I've been noticing this, Obama left United States in good hands. Not with Donald Trump. But soon as they handpicked another Republican, look at the mess you going through. Like I said, Obama walked into a crisis. But it worked like hell to get us out of crisis. Thank God for that. Same man that saying Obama was American. He stereotyped Obama when he was running. So if he said that about another president, what you think he think about you? And then, yes, we got some black people sell their soul for little or nothing. But God is not pleased with that. But let me echo this to the black generation and the different creeds out there. All white don't feel like Donald Trump. This man is trying to train you against each other. So why should Americans worry about these different countries when you fighting and killing it and hating and want to destroy each other because you listen to Donald Trump? And anybody out there want to know again why the White House is so divided. Your biggest, your White House is ran by Klansmen. Why you think all these rubber flags is waving? That is not a history. The South did not win the war. So what does the South got to be proud about? I don't want to see no flag, rubber flag flying over no school. I don't want to see that. Rubber flag is for racial. Let me say this. You don't hear people talking about this, but you talk about the one that wearing them black hoodies. The ISIS. What about the difference in the Klansmen wearing the white hood? Ain't nothing but terror. How can we forget our ancestors used to get hung? Our black females used to get raped. And the only reason so much hell is up there in the White House because some of the ancestors' relatives run the White House. We can't keep looking past that. How can we forget? Then you wonder why the bigger the Republicans not speaking against Trump because they're racial. How can you forget? We should not live in fear no more. Any man should stand like a man. Any Alcatone, you stay back. And I'm not surprised in Ben Carson. The president talked about him like he was a dog. Now he right there up there licking his hand and shining his shoes. That's a house Negro. How can we forget? Donald Trump talked about his own kind. How can we forget? He tried to smear the Bush's name. But I see the Bush is still standing strong. But how can we forget? Donald Trump didn't care nothing about nobody. It's all about money and power. I want to send this echo, Donald Trump, to you. Not President Trump, but Donald Trump. You're not a good business person. You cannot run America like you can a casino. I urge anybody, stop giving your money to Donald Trump at these casinos. That's one way you need to close them down. You don't have to spend your money at Donald Trump casino. Go to somewhere else. That's how you eliminate a person for power. And then I don't want to hear nobody talking about he got certain people working for him. That's all. That's really, yeah, you're going to have someone working for him because he want to stay in business. But I can assure you if you start spending your money at the casino, he can't stay in business long. We need to look at how part of his family is in trouble now, but you ain't talking much about that. This man getting on TV cussing. Then he want to deny that's not his voice. How can we forget? So those that don't listen at this, Let's start coming together right now. Don't matter if you're rich. Don't matter if you're poor. But how can we forget? We need to join hands together. We're not going to let most of the Republicans send you back. We can stop this right now. Join with me. And I guarantee you, I have a solution. I can't go into everything. But when I get out there on the stump, go to talking, I guarantee you, Washington, D.C. gonna hear our voice. So make no mistake about it. For me to travel, I need your help for me to help you. I'm here for you now. So don't think you don't have nobody that can talk for you. But instead of talking for you, we're going to talk to the White House. And I want to say this, I hope some of the Republicans listen at this. When you get ready to run, money ain't going to get you back in there. So I'm asking all my brothers and sisters, whatever creed you're from, all we got to do is join together. Don't look at cause of person, Republican or Democratic. Put in someone that you know gonna have your family back. That's why I'm running for president. This is no laughing matter. If I run, can I win? No, I can't win, but we can win. I wouldn't let nobody tell me I can't do this. I can't be this. I ain't running just to be running. I'm running for you, and you, and you. It's going to be some laws going to be changed this time. I want to be able to put some law in that it never won't be changed. It's sad that a president come in want to change what work and put in what don't work. We need to focus on our education. We need to focus on our doctor. We need to focus on our law enforcement. We need to focus on our Marine, Air Force, and whatever you have. Navy. We can do these things. But I can tell you right now, the Bible said the end time is now. You living in the last days. Do you hear what Trump said? He got a button. He ran to push it, but let me tell you this, God is not going to let Donald Trump push that button. No matter how rich he is, God will let his finger fall off. But we better come together, because ain't no way in the hell we can get this man another 4 years. And not only that, we're not going to let nobody pick him this time. So if we come together now, we got an opportunity to send a clear message to our electoral college. And I hope that they listen as well. You would not be able to pick any more president, because that one law we gonna change. What good is anybody voting if you can't pick your own president? Like I say, I can remember 2 elections got taken away from the people. But we need people that you talking about running. We need you to stand up and talk just like that. Ain't no need sugarcoat nothing else. So I'm saying this. When I run, I'm not running for a population contest. Don't worry about how my words sound. But if you got common sense, you know what I'm talking about. But we got to have somebody I guess sound like an angel. That's what's wrong now. We picking the wrong kind of folks. Yes, I am going to run for the United States President. My name is Glenn Johnson. Once again, I don't have to have nobody speak for me. Me and the Lord going to speak to the people. Like I said, all you Haitian people, whether we got some here for African, Chinese, or whatever, from Russia, whatever background you come from, don't you live in fear. Make them donation to paypal.me/you got to be real. I have to have money to travel on. And I can assure you this, your money would not be wasted. I will get out there and talk with you and talk for you. Not only that, I need you at the pep rally. I want you to know who I am. We want to send a message to the White House. And the message that I'm going to send right now, those that talk about running back on the Republican side, and most of you Republicans, you won't get elected. Anybody hear this message? Share it with the world. Make sure all United States listen at this. We will not have people living in fear. But we want to say there's a place that to come to. I see why some of our athletes don't want to visit the White House. Nobody want to look at Trump. You ever notice few championship people done won, whether it's basketball or whatever, they have turned down invitation, not just black, white too. They say they don't want to be no part of Donald Trump. That's sad when somebody don't want to meet the president. I wouldn't want to meet a clown neither. That some of you racial people wanted Donald Trump. But guess what? You didn't vote him in now. He was handpicked. I would not call him no president. And I see why some of the movie stars kind of looking at somebody that supported Trump. They have their rights. The one that owned Family Feud. Y'all know him, Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, I hope you listen. You ought to be feeling like a fool now. And that preacher down there in Atlanta, I wish I could call his name. He's a house Negro. And these are not using no wrong word. It is what it is. Yes, we have some of our own black people sell us out. So that tell you I'm not racial. People like that don't need to preach to you on no Sunday morning. Donald Trump didn't fool nobody. He's still mad because he didn't get the popular vote. And he still was handpicked and he still ain't satisfied. So with a man like that, how can you satisfy him? That's sad. This man bought his way up in there. But I got news. Money can't buy every election. All the majority of us got to do, whatever background you come from, we need to come together. We put our own money together to win this out. We got to start right now. And I'm asking those that listen and look at this video, don't judge me. I am what the doctor ordered. And they're coming from up high. This is what you need. Someone that got your back. There are a lot of people not able to work. I agree with what Bernie Sanders said. There are solutions to our education. But you got to keep in mind, American, there'll be a lot of situations come across a desk. But you got to have the right people in the right position. Because a lot of the decision that they make is not hard. That is playing with people's life. A lot of politicians don't know what it's like to work hard. A lot of politicians never worked in the field. They never slept on the floor growing up. They never took what we call sage grass and tied it up and made a broom out and sweep the floor. Oh, I can remember them days that you could look down through the floor and see daylight. I can remember when always no bathroom. What we call outside toilet. I can remember when always no TV. I can remember it's always when a refrigerator. That's why I'm not for sale. The devil is a lie. You ain't gonna make me believe another day ain't better than today that you facing today. All I ask is people just hold on. Just hold on a little while longer. Help is really the only way. Not only that, you don't just send a person up there in the White House to make all your decisions. You got to support him when you go in now. If you want to defeat Donald Trump, let's come together now and start sending a message to the White House. And I want him to know that you better take a good look at some of your boys now, Mr. Trump. They won't be back. We got to come together, people. So if you listen at this message, we have no time to waste now. All immigrant, we need to get started now. I need to start coming out there speaking on the stock for you now. Quicker you send your donation in, the sooner I can get to your city. I feel no one. We are tired now. I feel your pain. Because I didn't feel your pain, I wouldn't be on here talking now. I'm not on here talking just for me now. But remember what King said, I might not don't get that with you. But he's still getting that with you. Because King lived through me. That was my role model growing up. So don't think you don't have nobody else speak for you. This ain't about no politics. I'll stand toe to toe with Donald Trump. While he talking nonsense, I'm going to be talking with some sense. Sad a man got a head on his shoulder just sitting up there. Nobody in their right mind got any business calling to anybody. He don't want them here. Saying they ain't got no business here with Trump. Be careful. Because the world will listen. You owe not only the people here an apology, you owe the whole world an apology. If you want to show how tough you are, Donald Trump, why don't you just go on out there And whoever president of another country you don't like, why don't you put your boxing glove on and go to toe-to-toe with them? Don't get innocent people killed for you. And I'm going to say this right here. Anybody that got a spouse or a family member, whatever you want to call them, in the Army, Air Force, whatever, Navy, whatever, Marine or whatever, you don't lose your life. It ain't about losing your life for the United States. It ain't the idea you fighting for me. Don't be fighting for Donald Trump. If he start that, let him finish. Donald Trump, why don't you call all your racial friends that you claim that you got, what we call the people that follow you, why don't you draft them, send them over there to fight? Don't get an innocent soldier, innocent women killed. You can start the fight, but you can't finish the fight. But you keep bragging about the button. You ain't got enough sense to even look at the button, not only push the button. It's sad. And then, yes, he racist. No matter how some of the Republicans try to uphold him, they the same way too. But when you elected mostly down south, and I can tell the American people, reading a lot of them not speaking against Trump, they are racist too. All you gotta do is go on your internet and look at where all these rubber flags at in these different states, and then you'll get your answer. I challenge anybody, you want to find out what's wrong with the White House right today, look deep down in the South where I'm at. If you want to know where all the racial people's at, look at your internet, Google it. Wherever you see the rubber flag at, and look in your White House and see who run your White House. That is the truth. So yes, we are, and we're going to be real. We will not be silent. And as I close this out, I ask the majority of people, find it in your heart. Don't judge me. How I look. I'm a black man. Pretty white teeth. But I ask you to find it in your heart. I'm asking God to search even my heart. Send your donation where I can be able to come and speak in a different state. We need to rally together to stop Donald Trump and stop his game. Because you cannot look at no one individual. It ain't Trump we got to really worry about. We got to worry about the bigger the Republican. Not all Republicans feel this way. But the majority of the Republicans is from down south. We must defeat most of these incumbents on the Republican side. Do like I said to anybody that listen at this in any of these states down south especially. Do like Alabama. Get rid of the Republican. Trump can't stop talking about Obama. Obama not even president today. And he still talking about him. That man hate Obama so bad that he can't stop talking about him. He can't even focus. Now time you heard Obama when he was the president really talked about this man. But one thing I can say is Obama got more common sense in one of his toenails than he got in his whole entire body. So Obama, if you do listen at this too, I ask you, let's work together too. So search your heart again and look down. Send a donation to paypal.me/you got to be real. People, find it in your heart, not your mind. We must come together to stop Donald Trump and the bigoted Republican. I didn't say all Republicans. There are some Republicans you can talk to, but 90% of them you can't. Since they want to control the House and the Senate. That's why a lot of them are going to retire. They don't want to run because they know they can't win. I know for a fact that some of them that voted for Donald Trump, they kicking themselves in the rear end right now. But yes, you got some that like that. Not what Donald Trump say. They'd like to see Donald Trump get up there and act a fool. And do you know the other country is laughing, not at us. They're laughing at Donald Trump. So, those that, foreign country, you get hold of this video, whatever, don't look down on the majority of the American people. We just got a plain racial person that we did not like. We did not elect. So let me echo this again. Any foreign country, listen at this video. We did not elect Donald Trump. He was handpicked. So that's why I'm asking the foreign country, do not judge the American. Look down on Donald Trump. And I ask the country, stop the war among each other. Stop killing your own people. Matter of fact, since someone want to know, since I'm on this talking about other people, it don't matter which country you in. I will say this. We are all God's children. Whatever country you come from, you are my brother. You're my sister. That's why God didn't make all of us the same, to look the same, talk the same. It's sad that you got a man that want to be president can't go to his neighbor. Yes, I'm saying this. You must have someone that can understand these different countries. I can go to different countries that the president can't go to, and that's sad. I want the American people to understand why it's important to get to know different creeds. I'm proud to be a black man. At least I know Jesus was black. United States don't even know what they even fighting if you don't even know history. Same people you are fighting. Read the Bible. Them are our people. But I want to say this. Whether North Korea, South Korea, whether Russia, y'all need to read your Bible. We are all brothers and sisters. You better read, see what happened to King David, Pharaoh. Pharaoh was drowning in the sea. That he was a king, supposed to have been a ruler. But what happened to him? So what I said to a lot of good people losing their life, these different countries, even the United States, a lot of innocent people are dying for no reason. Already, it's people just getting killed every day. So how can you defeat a country when you can't even stop ordinary people getting killed without a war? This is what people need to realize. You cannot defeat no country when you're against each other, especially you racial folks. Since you claim you don't want us over here, but y'all, since y'all got so much hate in you, some of you white people, since y'all got so much hate in you, why don't y'all sign up for the Army and let the good folk just come on back home. See how long will you last. Y'all can sit back and act like y'all running things. You don't even realize what y'all up against. So that's why I'm talking not only to America, I'm talking to the different country. Stop this war. It is sensitive. Lay your weapon down. It ain't about who is the top dog. That's why we got to have a president that knows how to keep peace. That's why we got to have a president that can go to every country and say that ain't but one God, one Father, one Son, and one Holy Ghost. Y'all don't, some of the American people don't believe it's a solution. I have the solution. All I need to do is implement it. I remember one time I was on a radio show and I talked about the Lord gonna send something that's gonna get somebody's attention. I remember I was talking that Saturday, and you can believe it if you want to. I remember talking on a Saturday afternoon around 3 o'clock. But that early that Sunday, God sent a tornado through the county that I live in. I remember telling somebody something in 2016, what's going to happen in 2017. It happened. Sometimes you don't know who might be entertaining you. Read your Bible. Be careful how you mistreat a stranger. You might not don't know who you might be entertaining or mistreating. I fear no one. I fear no death. Because that's something we ain't gonna never get away from. That's why I feel that I need to run. God give me help and strength. I'm running if I can get the help and the funding. I'm tired of seeing people against each other. I'm tired of seeing people that don't know how to relate to one another. We will not be mistreated. No matter which creed you come from, whatever your background, we will not be looked down on. Nobody really respect Donald Trump. That's why those that get this message, send it through the world. Maybe to get somebody's attention, let them know it ain't us. It's Donald Trump. Do I want to see anybody child lose their life for a sense of war? The answer is no. And I can tell you right now, there will not be no more wars going on once we get the right person in. It's time to end the war. It's time for peace. It's time for people to lay down their weapon and pick up the Bible. Whether it's in the foreign countries, cross the Red Sea, it's time to lay down your weapon and pick up the Bible. You're not going to make me believe that you can't bring war to peace. It ain't about compromise. It's just common sense. That's why people got to understand this. And I hope these different countries understand this. Stop killing innocent people, no matter which country they're in. You don't have to do that. Stop killing innocent people because you don't like it. If you don't like someone, go down on your knees and pray for them. Take an innocent kid's life. Something gonna be done about this. Not that I think something can be done. Something going to be done. Because you got a new man on the block now. Can you be fair in a position? Yes, you can. Can you go in an office and be straight? Yes, you can. Everybody ain't out to sell their soul. We don't need to be like Judas in the Bible. Sell your soul. Huh? I don't want to be like that. We don't believe that we can live in a peaceful world. Yes, we can. There's a lot of things that I can't touch on right now, but it's going to be a change. It's coming. And the change that I'm talking about is even better. You must give yourself a chance. This is why we got to start now. We got to start now. So don't let nobody tell you that we cannot live a better life. But we got to cut out all these backstab. Don't let nobody stop you from being somebody. Stop your ears up when someone tell you what you can't reach. It ain't no valley too high that you can't climb. But if you got Jesus on your side, you can go through a fire furnace if you got Jesus on your side. I believe it. You know, we just sit back and talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? It ain't nothing that I don't believe I can't do. It's not about me. It's about people. I'm glad I'm not a one that someone can tell me I can't go to the mountaintop. But with Jesus, I've been to the mountaintop. If you ain't been through nothing, how can you tell somebody? What make a person more wise in how to treat his neighbor when he been through hell itself? It ain't no such thing that we can't make things better. Yes, we can. We come together. And let me tell you this. The system is not built to bring us together. The system is always built to keep us apart. But it's time out for that now. We're not turning back now. Yes, we have some of our own black people. It wasn't some of these white people. So I'm letting you know I'm not racist at all. But that don't stop now. But we always want to cut down someone when they're trying to do right. But let me say this right here to you. God got his eye on each and every one of us. You know, you heard that saying, say, he checking the list. We ain't talking about Santa Claus. But God checking his list twice. Now, you talking about he going to find out who knowledge or not. You got to be careful how you mistreat your brother. And just like you got some of them saying, I love the Lord. How you love the Lord when you don't love each other down here? The devil is a lie. Send your donation to paypal.me/ you got to be real. I need to get out and start speaking in a different state, but it got to take money to get there. And I want to take this message from these different states to all the way to the White House. But guess what? I need you there. I need you there with me now. We gonna start sending a message to Donald Trump. Let him know that since you want to stereotype the people, we gonna put somebody in there gonna handle you now. So people, you got a chance to get it right now. You got a chance to talk to every one of your neighbor or anybody in your family. You can't sit back on the sideline now. You see, those that not hardly working, those on welfare, he wouldn't hurt you now. You got to get up off your rear end now. You ain't got no choice now. Keep sitting around. Your kids already going lacking. How low you gonna end up falling? You gonna fall so low where someone won't be able to pick you up. It's time to pick yourself up now. Let's come together, people. Quit sitting back. We got people in the office, all they doing, some of them they're drawing a 4-year check, and they getting richer, and you getting poor. It's time to stop this now. So I'm going to end this message, and I'm going to get a chance to come back to you again. But like I said, when I get ready to close this out, make sure you share this video with, it don't matter who you share it with. If you listen, make sure you get somebody else listen. But please send a donation in to paypal.me/you got to be real. I'm ready to get to work now. I'm ready to work for you now. So I'm closing out.